Hello and welcome to this session of the last module in business research methods. The last module is about report writing. So a report is generally written based on what kind of use you have for the report submission. For example, if you are preparing a report for a journal, the formatting will be different. If you are preparing a report for the AICTE, the format will be different. If you are preparing a report to get a loan from the bank, then the report is different. Okay, so based on the end user or the format that they want, you have to prepare the report. So you can go through this, this is the definition. What is a report? There is a formal report, there is an informal report. Okay, we'll get to all those aspects. So what are the various types of report? You have an external report. External report is, supposing, let us take the example of a college. What are the various external reports that goes out of the college? Okay, one is you have to prepare a report for UGC, for AICTE, for the press, right? For people who are recruiters. Okay, supposing the bank, there is a requirement where the college is going to take some loans for building, then there is a different kind of a report which has to go to the bank. Supposing you have an incubation center that is operating, different kind of report. Okay, take another incidence where this college is going to tie up with a university abroad. So the report you will be submitting will be totally different. So the report is generally prepared based on, again, repeating myself, based on what is the end use. So these are the various external reports that goes out from a college. Let us see what are the various internal reports that we have in a college. Internal reports are what is the timetable, who are the faculty members, how many of them, how many hours are being taught for each subject, which are the labs, subjects, what are the internal assessment marks, what is the attendance of the students, okay, what are the various faculty activities. All these are internal reports, okay. And reports can also be classified routine and special. Routine is what you conduct on a daily basis. A daily basis routine in college could be a lesson plan. Okay, routine. What are the various topics covered, lesson plan. Special report is when there is a tie-up with another college. Okay, special report is when magazine like India Today is asking the college to give reports for ranking. You all would have seen, no, which is the top 10 MBA colleges. So how do they arrive at these things? They ask for a self-assessment docket. Okay, so there are lots of questions. How many faculty members are there? What is the ratio of faculties to student? How many international papers are submitted? How many consultancies are there? How many state ranks are there? Like this, from all the various aspects, questions are asked. And based on that, they evaluate and say, IIM Bangalore is number 1. Okay, like that so this is according to, this is a special report. You are submitting it in a particular format for this particular magazine. So it's a special report. According to the levels of management. Okay, so functional report. all the faculty members giving, non-teaching faculty report, like that. Okay, so reports can also be based on what is see a PhD, dissertation and thesis. Supposing you are doing a PhD work, that's also called a report. Journal article, you are submitting an published article in a journal brought out by RIMS or by Christ College. It is conference paper. Many of you all would have participated. They are all these are reports, various kinds of compilation of research. So again, this classification is based on the various research domain. Business report is supposing a company wants to take over another company. Okay, so business report. Scientific report, supposing you are planning to design a drone, scientific report. Okay, investigative report, you all would have seen many television programs when there is a theft, when there is a murder. Investigative report. Project report, director's report. So director's report is like you have annual general body meeting. So it is a statute from the SEBI, and you have to prepare the yearly activities, profit and loss, all those aspects. So that is director's report. Okay. Then preparing a report. What are the various steps in preparing a report? First is identify a reader. If it is India Today readers, you all are readers, students. So what are they looking for? They are looking for which are the top 10 universities, colleges for MBA. Okay, if it is a scientific report, drone for example, so who are the people? They will look for scientific facts and figures, calculations, correct? Algorithms. So determine the reader. Who is your reader? Determine the purpose. Purpose is again, as I mentioned to you, is it an annual general body meeting report, or is it a business report, or is it for a bank? Formulate specific questions. So these questions are generally, you don't have to formulate. If it is AICT, they have a set of questions. If it is bank, they have a set of questions. They have a form, in other words. You have to just fill up the form. That's all. Okay? And then the report is made. And wherever there is descriptive thing, they will say attach specific statements. So then conduct the research and find the answers. If you don't have answers for certain things, find out. Draw valid conclusions. Okay? Decide what are the recommendations. Okay? For the research objectives, research questions. And then write the report. You should have all these aspects before writing the report. Your field work should have been finished. Your analysis should have been finished. You should know what statistical tools you have used. All these things will come in the report. Informal reports are reports which are generally memos, letters. In letters there isn't much of analytics. It is just to convey a message. Okay, when you are sending so that is informal report. And so why do you have a set of informal and formal? Again, the purpose that it serves. Every letter need not be a formal report. It can just be, you have to just mention one information. So why you can just send one small letter. What are the steps in writing a report. Recognize and identify problems. Please understand, these are the same steps that you have initially. You remember what is this? What are the steps in conducting a research? It is the same thing. Okay, recognize and define the problem statement, define the scope of study, set business objectives. It is not given here, but again, without objectives you cannot continue with the study. Set business objectives, set hypothesis. Only after setting objectives can you set hypothesis. Define terms clearly, determine the audience, select the method or solution. This means, what is your research method? Is it an observational research, or is it a field work, or is it what kind of research? And then analysis, how you are going to do the analysis. Descriptive analysis, you are going to do multivariate technique, bivariate technique, univariate technique. Okay, t-test, all those aspects. Then making an outline. Okay, and then writing the final report. So these are the various steps that you follow to write a report. So this is another way of remembering it. So report writing, first consider the audience, same thing it is, but reported differently, told differently. Consider the audience, conduct the research, have visual aids. When you are writing, this is the planning stage. Okay, writing stage, introduction, purpose. Okay, what is the work completed, work scheduled. Final report, what are the tables, summary, graphs, findings. Okay, so this is preparatory stage. Your entire research, field work will become in the preparatory stage. Only after you finish this can you start writing. When you finish writing, what will you do? You have to do a presentation. Okay, either a oral presentation, or you have to send it as a book to somebody, right? So this is the 3 different stages. Format of report. Format, it varies. For example, if you are writing for a journal, the journal will give a very specific format. For example, now you all are going to do a report for Bangalore University. You have to do a project. Clearly everything will be given. There should be a title page. Okay, it should have 14 point in Times New Roman. It should have this margin. Every single detail. Okay, it should have objectives. It should be a field study. You should have a research methodology. So they would have given very clearly as to what is the formatting. To that an extent, even the margins and the font size is mentioned. Most of the journals, this is how it is. Magazines, this is how it is. Newspapers, this is how it is. Banks, again, banks give a particular format. So there is a report is done with a particular format. So with this we will think today. There is very little left. For example, what is the template? We will do that tomorrow. I don't want to continue for too long because uploading becomes difficult. And so tomorrow we will see what is a template for doing a research, for a report. What are the oral report form, and then what is the importance of visuals in compiling a report. Okay, so today we have seen what are the various types of report and what is the formatting that we have to do to compile a report. Thank you very much.